possessive case. You see, our is that indicates plurality. In our own image, and I say, okay, if you are talking about that now, in English there's what we call subject concord. There's what we call subject concord. Now in subject concord, it says that there must be agreement between the subject and the verb in terms of person and number. When the subject is plural, the verb must be plural. When the subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. That is the agreement, the concord between the subject and the predicate. So the predicate is what follows after the subject. The verb, the object, the complement, the adjunct, and whatever. They are all together 5 elements of sentence. Out of if you take the subject, remain 4. So the 4 are called the predicates. Okay, so now there must be agreement between the subject and the verb. Because only in subject and verb you can make a sentence. You say, I see. If you say I see, subject and verb, and the sentence is complete. He eats. If you say he eats, the subject is complete. Subject and verb, and it's complete. So there must be agreement. You say he eats, because the subject is singular, so the verb is singular. Eats. Eat is not plural of the verb, but it's singular. Because it is singular, that is why there is S. It is telling you that the sentence has been in simple present tense. Now it tells you of the habitual action, that it is habit to eat, that he eats, that he always eats, he eats to survive. That is habit. So to express habitual actions, we need simple present tense. So in this case, the subject is he, singular, and eats. The S must be there to indicate that the subject is singular. But if it is plural, they eat, we remove the S. They eat. You see, the S will not be there because they are plural. Now, let's go back to the Bible in Genesis 21:26. The Bible says, God says, let us, if according to the Christians, the subject is plural. If the subject is plural, okay, listen to the sentence. Let us make man according to our, if the word our is plural, the word image must be plural. Should be according to our images. But it's not like that. All the Bibles in the world, you check it. Open Genesis 1:26, you will never see images. It's only image. According to our image. Because the speaker is singular. And is only expressing his thoughts or his ideas to mankind, using the plural of majesty. That is it. So it can't qualify the speaker to be plural because they want the speaker to be plural so that it can match or it can suit their denominational belief. It can't go that way. So now the Bible is telling us he made man according to the image of God. What is the image of God? So the people may be thinking like somebody I was having a dialogue with last time. So he told me, even you are a God. He said, I'm God. When I was surprised, he was telling me that he is God. I said, when I was surprised, even you that is surprised, you are God too. I said, how? He said, open Genesis 1:26. I said, I know what it's saying, but that doesn't mean we are created in the likeness of God. That is not the likeness. The image that God is talking about there now is only part of his qualities. Now, the pitiful, the pity, the mercy, the truthfulness, sincerity, honesty, forgiveness, all these and many other good qualities that can be associated with good men, they are the image that God is talking about. Now, if somebody did something evil to you, you say, please, I'm sorry, you forgive him. If you forgive him, that is, you are not the beginner of forgiving. God is the forgiver. God forgives. So you see, anything you give somebody, God is the giver. You give somebody something, God is the giver. It doesn't begin with you. So anything that you can do that is good in this world is God's qualities. That is what the Bible is talking about, but not the appearance of the Almighty Allah. So he understood. He said he had never think of it this way before. So you see, so with regard to that, the idea of the Trinity. So Jesus himself now rejected the idea of the Trinity. When somebody came, among the teachers of the Jews, now the Bible says doctors of law. Now, when the Bible called somebody doctor of law, that means he has the knowledge of the law. Now, he is among the Jews, the Pharisees and the Sadducees. There are two sects among the Jews. They are the one they call the Pharisees, and they are the one they call the Sadducees. So now they selected this man who happened to be, to have more knowledge than all of them, to come and question Jesus, to find out if Jesus is the, is the unique, or is the Christ, the Messiah, that they knew he would be sent to them. So when he came, and he can only understand that by his teachings. So when he came to Jesus, then he discovered that Jesus was giving teaching, and people were asking Jesus and giving them answer. Then he reasoned over the answer, that the answer was correct. Now he asked him. He said, in all the commandments, which one is the first and the most important? But now it is only one person that asked the question, but because of the importance of the question, Jesus raised his voice and spoke to all people of the Jews. He said, the most important commandment is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Jesus said, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Why did he mention our? Why did he say our? When he was speaking to the people, why didn't he say the Lord your God? Because thinking that there may be other people that may be thinking that he himself is God. That is why he includes himself. He included himself so that people may not be thinking that he himself is God. So that is why he said, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. We see, he said, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Then he gave the condition for anyone who believes that the Almighty Allah is one. Then he said, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, with all thy strength. Then he said, the second is like this. He said, this is the first commandment. But the second is like this one. Thou shalt not be a false witness. You see? And on and on. But now the doctor of law, now in response to what Jesus said, he said, thou sayest well, Master, that there is only one God, for there is none except one. So now, this is what the Bible says. We read this from the book of Mark, chapter 12, from verse 28 to 32. That's what the Bible says. And that is what Jesus taught in the Bible. And as well as many other places, Jesus himself worshiped the Almighty God. And he